I'm down to see this shit, dude. And man, like these complainers, dude. I've never seen a group of fans waiting to turn on what they invest in love without it being warranted. Like
Mm-hmm.
this shit's crazy, man. Like I've never seen it. Imagine, okay, I'm a Steelers fan, and we got a dynasty, or the Patriots, right? The Patriots got a dynasty, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the players move on, and there's new players on the team, and it's like, fuck these new players. I don't like this direction. Fuck the Patriots. You know what I'm saying? And they're
Yeah,
still winning.
we won the Super Bowl last year, but yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen some shit like this before in my life, man, where a fan base actively roots against what it likes without without a product that they actually like that's bad. Like that would be like the Star Wars when the prequels came out, sure. They weren't like the originals, but the fans were hoping and rooting that the prequels would be good. And same thing for the Lord of the Rings. You know, like the Hobbit may not have been as good as the original, but I'm not gonna root for the Hobbit to suck. You know, they're still gonna root and hope that the Hobbit's gonna turn out good. Like
Oh man.
I never seen someone like, oh, I'm ready for them to fail, even though I love their movies, even though even though they haven't released a stinker yet. Like at this point, there hasn't been anything horrendous that they've shown me. Like, okay, if it's not for you, just you move on to something else. But I'm rooting for this to fall. I am rooting for this thing that I like to crumble so I can feel
Yeah.
validated. I had my fill. I'm full of food. I don't want you to become full of food. I'm the only one that needs to be full of food right now. So no one else, everyone else is gonna fucking starve while I'm here sitting here happy because I got my complete Infinity Saga. No one else is gonna
Bruh,
get that shit.
bruh, when you drop this on YouTube, man, I hope you can find the gift of Day Day from next Friday when he was telling Craig, I hope you don't get it. I bet you don't get it. I bet you don't get it. I hope you don't get it.
Oh man, dude, it's just I don't know, man. These content creators, like I don't know, I don't like to talk smack. Like I don't, these guys are doing their thing. They know the deal, but they're so fucking. They build the whole channels on negativity, and they just bitch and complain every single week. Black Superman, the Eternals. Oh, I can't wait for the Eternals to drop. It's a flop. Marvel doesn't know what they're doing. Oh, manga is on top of the world because manga is not afraid to show nudity and this and
And
that.
listen,
And oh
knowing
gosh,
damn, like, bro, knowing damn well, man, these motherfuckers ain't reading no fucking manga like that, bro. Like you motherfuckers know damn. And if I'm wrong, please, if I'm wrong, I'll be wrong. All right, cool.
uh
Cause
huh,
I don't read manga. My
yeah,
niece is 15 years old. Her and all of my brother's kids read manga.
uh huh,
I'm 30 years old, man. I do not think, and this is a breadcrumb for next time, but I have a hard time believing that our age demographic, our age group are the target audience for manga. I don't believe that, bro. I
mm,
don't. So for these motherfuckers out here championing manga because it is a little bit more edgy and pushes the envelope a little bit more, and that means that it is inherently better than comic books, even if mangas are better than comic books. You motherfuckers ain't reading mangas like that, bro. No, like y'all are sucking the titty right now, man. That's all y'all doing. That's for real, bro. These motherfuckers is out here sucking the titty, man,
yeah,
just
dude.
because of whatever reason. So, you know, to be continued on that, man.
Yeah, man. I got a whole episode. I got a whole thing on manga and anime and black people with anime. I got a whole. I want to do a whole segment based on that. I'm like, I need me and Orion. We talked at. I told you before. We talked at Busch Gardens, man. We talked on that trip and some conversation. I was like, yeah, we got to put this on the pod, man. Definitely some topics I want to get into with that. Cause man, it's interesting. It is interesting, and the whole negativity thing, man. I just find it a trip that these guys are just doing it for views, man. Like they'll just do anything for views. They'd rather be negative. And I've seen it. Vonel's seen it. You've seen it. You try to be positive about something. You try to highlight something. You try to promote something. And, they reject it. You're like, oh, it gets ignored. But the minute you strike up some controversy, the minute you're like, why does every black superhero have to address racism? Oh, you a coon, you and this, and then that. They need to. As soon as you get into that realm, it's like, okay, so the negativity draws you. Like the numbers speak. The numbers speak for themselves. Like negativity does draw. It does. And you may say one thing, but the numbers reflect another.
And bro, and it's not even. And see, this is the issue that I have there. It's not even of trying to. The issue that I have is when people don't even want to have a conversation. That's the issue that I have there.
Yeah.
You can have your opinion. That's fine. You can say whatever you want to say as it pertains to a topic. But if you're coming into the situation already slanted and feeling as though whatever it is that you're going to be told is automatically wrong, because
Mm-hmm.
I've already folded my arms and planted my feet, and this is it right here. This is the absolute right here. There's no conversation that we can have. We can't have a conversation into why you feel as though black characters in fiction can do more than just fight racism. That we can't have that conversation, right?
Right.
It's
We
because
can't.
because you and Vonell are two black independent comic book writers that are actually trying to excel in this field. Y'all can't have that conversation because if you're black, you automatically have to be. You see what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
it just gets a little bit. It gets a little bit out of hand when we start getting to that point there, where people already are pressing dislike before hearing what it is that y'all are actually saying about a topic. Like I would rather not. I would rather
Yeah.
not click. I would rather not click on the fucking video before clicking dislike. I've never gone on YouTube before and pressed the dislike button. I've never done that, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just keep repressing. If I don't like it, I'm like, okay. Like, only time I'll hit dislike if it's like some kind of tutorial and they don't even tell you, like, hey, I want to look up how to do this. And they don't
Okay.
tell you how to do it in the video. Like, okay, yeah, you're going to get dislike because that's clickbait
Yeah,
shit. Yeah.
fair
But
enough.
over an opinion? Nah, man, I'm not doing that shit.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, there's been a couple topics that we've addressed, and I mean, this is all B-roll. We all running into B-roll, bro.
Yeah,
So, but there's been topics that we've addressed, and I've seen what some of the responses to them are, and I'm not gonna disrespect anyone if they disagree with anything that we've ever discussed on the behind the scene podcast, because this isn't something that we do with the intention on trying to piss somebody off or even pander to anybody. This is just us having a conversation about things that we're entertained by. That's it. Nothing
yeah.
more, nothing less. As it pertains to any topic that we've ever discussed on this channel, I'm not above having a conversation with anybody about anything in any way that's meaningful. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing to engage somebody in the comment section. I would never write off somebody's opinion on any topic if they're not willing to talk to me about it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
it's just this shit is just funny, man. It's just funny. You ask, okay. In one term, we have a conversation about Lucas Fox, about Batman. You
Yep.
know,
We
the
did.
original conversation we have is just us kind of detailing why we didn't feel it was necessary for there to be a black Batman.
And we were cautious. That was it.
Not one time, not one time throughout that conversation did we ever say, "Man, I hope this Batman flops. I hope,
Nope.
I hope that this Batman sucks. I hope that Tim Fox gets his ass whooped by Bruce Wayne. I hope. No, we didn't do any of that. You know, we were cautiously optimistic about what they were able to pull off. And then guess what? We reviewed all 3 issues of the fucking comic book, and it was a pretty damn good comic book.
Yup.
For the DC Future State. It was actually a pretty good fucking comic book. Like, I can't say that they did too much wrong there. They told a pretty good story. The future of Lucius Fox might be up in the air, you know. I don't know. My bad. Go ahead, bro.
Oh, I was gonna say so much to the fact that I'm buying the next Tim Fox series, no doubt, because the last one left such a good impression on me. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Timothy Fox. My bad.
Yeah, there you go.
Luke Fox was his brother, but
yeah,
you
Lucas.
know. So for you and Vonell to really express, you know what I'm saying, the way that y'all feel, not only as comic book readers, not only as comic book writers and creators, but y'all are giving the real deal on how y'all feel as black men in 2021. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I agree with most of what y'all were saying there. You know, the reality of living in of just living in the world in 2021 is already a fucking horror show. It's already scarier than anything that could be written in fiction, right?
Mm-hmm.
But these stories that all of these fictional characters are fighting on page is what we live in real life. When I wake up and go to work tomorrow, when you wake up and go to work tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? When your sisters go to school, when your dad goes to work, when my mom goes to work, when my brother goes to work, when his kids go to school, like, this is the real reality here. The only thing y'all were saying is that in fiction, not every black character needs to be set in that situation, because the fictionalized version of what a Falcon is able to do in fighting against racism and what a Static Shock is able to do in fighting against racism. I'm just going to tell anybody who hears this the truth. This is the whole truth according to Kobe Jackson. And I'm just going to put it this way. What they're able to do on page are things that we are not currently able to do in real life.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's funny because it's the truth. And I'm not even saying that to be negative or pessimistic, but it's true. You know what I'm saying? Sam Wilson could whip everybody's ass that's racist against him in fiction and still live to see the next issue #1. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. And he can do that.
And yeah,
and get away with
in real life, bro, in real life, there's no such thing as a Black Lives Matter superhero. There's no such thing as that. If Static Shock ends up being the Black Lives Matter superhero in Milestone Comics, more power to Milestone Comics for having the balls to pull that off. But again, in real life, in real life, I'm more likely to lose my life as a result of race motivated violence than I am to ever to be able to defeat that at any point in my lifetime. Why? Would anyone ask that? Well, how many people who look like us have actually been able to defeat racism in real life?
Let's see here. None.
and again, like I'm trying to be very careful in what it is that I'm saying, because there's nothing wrong with characters that are there to give us hope and everything like that. But when every new story is centered around black characters fighting and fighting this battle against racism in the United States, I don't know. There's a part of me that doesn't feel inspired by that, because in real life, I don't know what a victory actually looks like. That's the last thing I got to say about that. I'm done. I'm done with it right there, bro. I'm done.
Haymaker, dude. Holy
I'm,
shit.
I'm done, bro. I'm sorry, dog. My
Damn.
bad, bro. My bad,
Exclamation
dog.
mark. I can't.